Channel. Today we're going to be doing a doodle day tutorial. This is going to be with Arteza pencils, and I'm going to be showing you how to colour glass on a black background. This has been a tutorial that I've loved creating, so I hope you enjoy the video as much as I do. So first we're going to start off with white quartz.
Okay, so we're going to start off outlining the glass now. So I'm going to put an edge in here. I'm just using the white, and then obviously don't get confused. We're just literally, we will lift this white up more with the white Posca pen. But right now you're just putting, from the guidelines you've put in, this is more like a little round tumbler. These bits just want to freehand in yourself and round your edges off. I'll put this one in. It's actually that warm, I'm sticking to my drawing mat. You can hear it every time I move my pencil up. So then once you've put your edges in, it's a little round tumbler shape. All I use is just a drawing tool, and I use it, put it in, make my edges for the sides if they're a rounded glass, and then make the bottom, and then I literally, if you can zoom in, don't think you can see my guidelines anymore, just bring that up, it's just little guidelines just here, and then you rub them out. But these drawing, it's just a little helix drawing set, and they help you so much to draw circles, whatever, and they come with a little lead in the bottom. They're really good. So they're what I use to get, I'll do a lot of my precision drawing, should I say. I'll just brush off any excess. So we're going to start by putting our whitest highlights in. So we just want some here, and then again some over here, following the curve of the glass. And then we want some coming down here. And I might want a little, the edge coming from here as well. I'm going to thicken these up. And the same, just slightly in front of each other on this side. Find one here. This is where you don't have to be heat is so hot today that my pencils are literally melting. I don't think they're coping very well with the heat. Oh no. Soften off your edges here. I think I've changed my mind about having that white in there. I don't like it. Leave that. Here, yeah, just lifting out that white a bit more. And then this one, I want it to travel just ever so lightly across here. And same in here. And same on this side. And here. So just put in the lightest values in. I always use a reference picture as well, because That's where you're going to take most of your light sources. You'll find out where you can pick them up from. So most of this light is coming from here. So most of the light will be on the front of this on the edge and then hitting over the back of here. And then we want to just get my kneadable razor again. I just want to take out some of this lighter bit here. That's not quite as dark. And brighten up this area. And this area. Picking up this bit here. Then I'm going to move on to our darkest grey. For the purpose of this, I think I just want to use ever so slightly darker grey. I'm going to add in the elephant. And the charcoal back into this as well. So let me just use, we're going to go with a bit of charcoal for now. I just want to come in here and straighten up some of these here. And jump in some of these here. Better here. Cast. I'm just going to use the two of these. I just want to cast some light here. And I want a really nice darker edge here with the charcoal. And here is where I'm just using my reference picture to pull out the dark tones and the light and the highlighted areas. So I'll darken some of this white up here. You put the white underneath because it still needs to have that solid edge, but we don't want it to look too white. Here I'm just using the two colours where I think I need it. Sorry if you hear my kids in the background. They are being looked after. So then now on this side, sharpen off that edge there. That's better. I think this is covering too much as well. So now we're going to go in with elephant grey. This is where we're going to pick up some more darker values. Okay, so I'm really sorry there. Somehow I've lost some of my recording. So I'm just going to go back over, show you what I did here. So I've used mushroom grey here. And I've just filled in between the lightest greys. So I'm just going to go over the top. So there are your white lines that were there in the last part of the video. And I'm just going to go over these, filling in these gaps. And I'm just down here. And then we went in with the lightest, which was fog. And then we went in between, so right here, straighten some of these edges off because it is glass. You don't want really rough edges. And some of these. And that's all we did. Same as this side, filled in with the fog. Don't want to do it too much next. I don't want to lose too much because we've just done it, haven't we? So then pick up your dark again and just neaten off these edges. So now just picking out some of them darker values and adding them back in that we might have lost using the other colours. And just pull that colour back. And just put a tiny bit so it's reflecting through here. I am literally sticking to everything. So there we go. So that's basically how I got to that point. So now I'm just going back in and we're using the white and we're putting this water trail in. So I want to show you how to do the bubbles in the glass. So we're just going to have lightly put a pattern in, and now we're going to also, sorry, we lost that on camera. Just going to add bubbles in this, keeping some areas darker, some areas lighter. Kind of twisting here, and then this side's coming down and twisting, forming more water here, and this side's coming this way. It's like a lovely little twist of water, and it's coming into this puddle of water here, and within this we're going to make water bubbles as well. Like I said before, there is obviously more advanced ways of doing this, but this is just my way of showing you how to do a water filled glass with bubble effect water. We're just going to go in now and make bubbles where it's kind of going down into the glass. These don't have to be perfect, they just need to be all different sizes. They don't need to be full circles. We're not after complete full circles, we just want it to look like water's bubbling up in the surface. Doing my pencil being much sharper. There we go. I didn't want it to do that. Kind of like you want your water level here anyway, because it has filled up a certain level of water, and in that you want bubbles, floating ones here. This is our water level here. Okay, and I think now we just need to use our white Posca, and this is where we'll add, let's check it's primed and got some nice white coming out, because my Posca pen is very temperamental. So we're just going in with our Uniball Posca, and we're going to just run this along the edge where we want our lightest bits to be. It's just a case of being light with your Posca pen. I'm just drawing some of that glass out. Don't want it all bright white, it's just a tiny bit. I might run along this edge, a bit along here. And then some lines coming from the top here down and picking up again towards the bottom. I want to give it that glass, that curved edge. And just in here, I don't want it to, I'd rather the white be this side. And then on this side. I think that's enough for the glass. Put a bit here. And then I want to get the water level here. So this is where most of them bubbled highlights, because you don't want all the water. You want to keep some of it looking like a little darker grey rather than all of it being a complete lighter grey. And the water's still trickling. This is where it's catching the light. And it's just your own creative way here. There's no best way to do it. Just do which you think creates the water best. I love doing stuff like this though. As you get, don't do so many as you get down here. Just keep them looking like bubbles, but not too. That's kind of where it's filled the bottom. And then we want to put some bubbles up here. Travel this down. It's picking up the light as the water's being poured in. And that's coming back down here. Going to make it look like water as much as you possibly can. And I think that looks really good. I don't want to push too much now and then overdo it. And then it doesn't look like water, if you get what I mean. So just go to where you think is the best for you. But I think for me, I'm quite happy with them as they are. So that completes my glass tutorials, and in this one we have used charcoal, elephant grey, lost my white, right there from me. So we've used charcoal, elephant, white, mushroom and fog. We used our white Posca pen, the outside looking from higher up, and I think that looks really good. So that is how you create glass on black paper, and my other tutorial is how you create glass on white paper. So I hope you've enjoyed my tutorials today. I'm really impressed with myself because it is actually the first time I've drawn it on video. So I'm really chuffed with myself there, and I think it looks fantastic. So thank you very much for watching another one of my tutorials. I will be doing tutorials at least once a week. My next one are going to be carrying on the theme, and I'm going to be doing bubbles of all different kinds. So like your actual bubbles that you blow, a sea level with bubbles and whitewash. We're going to be doing things like that just to help with water and things like that, because they can be quite daunting. So I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial of these glass on paper, and obviously there's a bit of water, the bit of bubbles give you a sneaky peek as to what we're going to move on to next tutorial. So stick with my channel. Thank you for supporting me. Please like and subscribe and share in your groups. I'd really appreciate it. Without your support, my channel wouldn't keep going. So please, I don't ask for anything other than subscribe and like my videos and drop me a lovely little comment at the bottom. So thank you very much for joining Shell Arty with another Arty tutorial, and I'll see you on my next one.